Let's talk about Langkawi. It's one of my favorite places on the planet so far because I haven't really traveled that much. Um, I really, really love this place. To get here, you have to take a boat or, okay, so you can fly onto the island. There are so many ways that you can get there. And because the first time we got here, we came through from Thailand. So we had to, of course, take a boat to get across. And my first impression of this place was, oh my gosh, I'm on a tropical island. And of course, it's my first time. So everything just seemed so surreal. And I woke up, I was so motivated. I went for a run and I literally just, I had so much motivation in me. I was awake the whole entire time. I got to walk around the city. I stayed out in the sun, which is something that I rarely do, but I just wanted to get the most out of it. And by the second day, I was so tired. And when we checked into the next room, I was like, hey, I think I need a break. But it's just, like I said, it's one of my favorite places to be. Now, Langkawi has two major areas. You have the Kua area, which is where the boat comes to, and then you have the Pantai Chenang area, which is where the airport is. Now, the Pantai Chenang area is the lively part of it, and that's where they have their main, typical boulevard that you usually have on a beach, like a little beach road, and it's a one-way street. So when we first got there, like we stayed in Kua, which is a bit quieter, and it's all green and trees and filled with things. And also at Kua, that's where the big It's also where the big eagle is. Sorry guys, I am doing a voiceover on this video. That's why there's so many skips, which is very significant to Langkawi. We moved up towards the eastern part of the island as we arrived. Well, the western part of the island actually, and every day was just something different. And they have so many activities that you can do, and they're very, very reasonably priced. So I took advantage, and I'm so afraid of water, but I decided, you know what, you only live once. So we got on this little boat, and the guy was speeding, and I was just like, dear God, if anything happens to me, at least it's first world's kind of standard, so we will get help within like 10-20 minutes. But at the same time, it was just so surreal. And we went up this mountain area, and on top of in the mountain there was a lake, and people jumped in, they got to swim, we saw monkeys, and it was just beautiful. And every single night there was a beautiful sunset. Like, it was just different. And so we met a friend there who took us to some really nice kind of, they're not too touristy, but they're a little bit quiet from the main areas. And we got to explore the side of the island. It's just awesome. I'd recommend this place to anyone who's traveling through Asia. And of course, like, there are a lot of islands all around. It's just there's differences in all of them. Of course, they're different places. So, for instance, this island is a Malaysian island. On the Malaysian side, it's actually, it looks like it could be part of Thailand, but it is a Malaysian island. As you go around, it's just, everything is so unique to itself. And I'd like to say I really enjoyed my time, and I've been back 3 times since then. And funny story, when we first arrived on the island, our plan was get out of Thailand, get to the island, spend 2 days there, and then head off to Kuala Lumpur. But what ended up happening was we stayed for 13 days instead of the 2 days that we initially came for, all because it's just that great. And I will always go back, of course, because There's so much to see there, and the locals are great. I have every positive thing to say. Like I said before, there are plenty of activities you could do. Um, it's just awesome. And on top of that, the Malay ringgit is almost a third of the Canadian dollar, so your money goes really far for quality. And if you want, you can, go the local route and just eat with the locals, and that will cost you almost like $2 to $3. Or you can eat Western foods, which will be the same, kind of like $10 for salad. So you do get both, the best of both worlds. Yeah. If you ever get a chance to get to Langkawi, it'll be great. They have boats that can take you to other islands. They have day tours, jet skis, anything you can think of, they have it. And of course, they have an international airport, so you'll be able to fly out to quite a few destinations. And if you want any more information, you could always feel free to write a comment or an email or message or whatever, and I'm open to giving information to all the videos that I upload on YouTube. So here, this area actually is another part of the island, which also it is touristy but not overly touristy. I had a wonderful time there. It was just so much fun. And I can say that 2 to 3 to 4 days plus would be enough in this place, because there's just so much to see. And if you have a vacation or if you're passing through and you're just stopping by for a day, it's also worth it. Take care, and thanks for visiting the channel. Bye-bye. How can I forget? It is a tax-free island. You can get tax-free chocolate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. Go all out here.